Edition of Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV. Of course, I'm Michael Adekunle, the anchor of the program, and we are right here at Agege Newsstand. You see people reading newspapers behind me. You see what's going on. Everyone talking about the situation of the country. And let's quickly see what we have on Daily Sun and the Punch newspapers. Quickly to Daily Sun, the front page of Daily Sun newspaper this morning. How we are taking economy out of woods, says President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. How we are taking economy out of woods, says President Tinubu. Admits country facing challenges, but insists economy not distressed. You can see this on page 6 of Daily Sun newspaper. To the next one, I am not desperate to be president. Who is saying this? Peter Obi, as the presidential candidate of Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election. I am not desperate to be president, says Peter Obi. Insists it's shame for Nigeria to get grains from war-torn Ukraine. It insists it's shame for Nigeria to get grains from war-torn country, Ukraine. Nothing wrong with accepting aid. That's what a minister is saying here. You can see it on page 28 of the Daily Sun newspaper. To the next one, hardship not ending soon, says ex-CBN deputy governor. Hardship not ending soon, ex-CBN governor wants. To the next one, labels Jonathan Buhari Tinubu's era, year of locusts. Year of locusts. That's what the ex-CBN deputy governor has said here. To the next one, Ogun Governor Abiodun eulogizes Obasanjo. Of course, Obasanjo celebrated its 7th year birthday yesterday, and we have different dignitaries in the country felicitating with the ex-president of the country. Here, Governor of Ogun State, Abiodun, eulogizes Obasanjo, calls him champion for good governance. So another story here, Lassa fever, Benue activates emergency operations center as death toll rises to 13. To the next one, talking about the Punch newspaper, what do you have on its front page? The major headline, food smuggling, federal government intercepts 141 grain trucks. Drivers threaten strike over attacks. Federal government intercepts 141 grain trucks. Drivers threaten strike over attacks. Customs sees 120 smuggled grain trucks. EFCC intercepts 21. Tinubu orders sale of forfeited food. Truck owners threaten to stop transporting food over attacks. Say no insurance for looted foodstuffs. This is as a result of the hunger crisis in the country. We have Nigerians intercepting trucks, looting the food items in those trucks. Don't forget, it happened in Abuja over the weekend, where some Nigerians, invaded warehouses and stores in Abuja and looted food items stored there. Moving on to another one here. 767 manufacturers shut down in 2023, says man. And the last story, we'll be reading to the viewers. Nigeria's electricity fuel subsidies may go 7 trillion naira, says IMF. All right, we have our reviewers at the newsstand this morning. Of course, you can see them behind me. These bystanders at newsstand. Let's quickly join them. I'll be right back. Now, we are talking about the hunger crisis in the land, and Nigerians at this point in time are tired. It's very, very obvious that Nigerians are tired. Now, what in your own environment, in your own locality, what are people feeling? How are they feeling about this situation?
No, gradually, I will start from the
conclusion like this.
Okay, gradually, I will start from the people themselves. You understand? You know that last 2 years, there is an inflation also. Last year, when there is Buhari regime, there is an inflation that occurs. But if you check last year and this year, there is some balance. The inflation of last year and this year is not the same. It's not parallel. It's nothing to write home about. But if you see some people, they will come here and they still be saying that the contribution to the inflation of this year is caused by Buhari. Are you hearing me? It's caused by Buhari. But not knowing that Buhari is, not knowing that Tinubu
is caused by Tinubu.
It's caused by Tinubu. He's the one that is the first statement in the, on podium on his inauguration day. That is the first statement he made by saying that I'm going to remove subsidy.
Subsidy is gone.
That subsidy is gone. Subsidy is gone. What happened? No money from the government again. But they are still paying it secretly. We don't know. They are still paying it secretly. They must. There's a somewhere in Facebook a pundit that said that in his transaction with some federal government staff that they paid some subsidies secretly. According to what you are saying about people situation now, you are among them. You are among the masses. You can feel it also. Inflation, and we know that inflation is not constant. Inflation is not constant, but it varies, not regular. There must be inflation, not this kind of inflation. Within 2 days, within 3 days, within 1 week, within 2 weeks. There will be price in goods and services. Is that what we needed?
Increase in price.
Increase in price. Is it what we needed? Is it what he promised us? Yeah? For me to say, the man, I don't know what to do to qualify him for now. People are voicing out. You see, people are voicing out. People are crying. People are saying a lot of things. Look at most of the companies now. Okay, you are buying raw materials. I work in a logistic company. You are buying raw material of 100,000, and now it's 200,000, and you are paying your staff. Then how much is the income of the company when there's an increment? The increment of the company will reduce, and the company will not be able to pay the workers. That is why some companies now are sacking their workers because of the inflation. Look at bag of cement. Look at all these commodities that are very essential to us. Consumption, let me say consumption is very, very important to us. Let us get it enormous. Let it be in our reach so that we can able to enjoy ourselves also. They are not the only one enjoying.
I can see you're not happy with the situation.
I'm not happy at all.
Who did you vote for in the 2023 presidential election?
I vote for Obi.
Wow.
Yes, I vote Obi. Because Obi is a very sensitive man. He has future.
So you think Obi would have done better? Do you think so?
Obi has plan. Obi has plan. Look at his manifesto. Look at what he said. Before the campaign, Obi had a lot of. He went to Egypt. He went to so many countries, different countries, to get ideas, to get information. If he can eventually be the president of Nigeria, this is what I'm going to do. This is an example. Exemplary action. That's what we needed for someone that wanted to rule us. Give us an instant. Give us a view what you want to do. This one does not give us anything. He didn't give it. What did he give us? What he wanted is just to become the president of Nigeria, and he has become the president of Nigeria. What next? We didn't see. I don't know from May to now. Look at what is happening.
He told you that there will be light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes. Are we seeing it? The beginning will justify the end. The end cannot justify the beginning. The beginning will justify the end. What we see now is what we are going to use to justify the end. That is it.
So you don't see any good thing coming out of this administration? Is that what you're saying?
For now, I can't see. Even you can testify for it. You can testify. Look at the goods. Look at the services. Inflation every day. You think what we needed?
Inflation. Are you aware that Nigerians are now looting?
Yes.
It's looting warehouses.
Yes. Because it's caused by them. It's caused by the federal government. The policy they make is the one causing all these things.
Even truck drivers have said that they will go on strike.
Yes. What do you expect?
Because of the looting that is going on. You know, Nigerians intercepting them every day, stopping their trucks on the road.
Goods, items you normally buy for 100 naira, you are buying it 200 naira. Within 2 days, increment again. Within 7 days, increment again. Within 2 weeks, increment. Is it done like that? Developed countries, this is the way they rule their masses. I can remember when there's an inflation in the United States of America of this gas that this Putin. Do you know that Putin called the gas in all Europe? He caught it because they gave him sanction. He now decided to do his own part by cutting all the gas he normally gave to America and Europeans. But that thing now affected America, inflated and it affected America and lead to an inflation. Rise in serious inflation. Not America has an inflation, but the Biden came out within 1 week. He came out where people are complaining. You can't just sit there and people are complaining and voicing and you didn't say anything. You need to give us hope. You need to say something.
I think he has been giving hope.
What kind of hope?
Telling you to be patient with him.
You see what we are going to eat. You see what we should fuck on ballet. When people are dying.
Everything will be all right.
When
what you are facing now is just temporary. Not permanent.
I'm asking you till when? Have you experienced this kind of dispensation? I'm asking you. Have you experienced it before? Increment within 1 week, increment within 5 days, increment within 2 weeks.
All right, thank you so much. Your name again?
I'm Mr. Andrew.
Mr. Andrew, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Àjọ nílùú yìí ni kò síbi kan tó lé ń bẹ ara. Àjọ nílùú yìí ni both Igbo, Hausa, kò sédè ọkàn tó Yorùbá. Àjọ nílùú yìí ni kàn jọ̀kọ́ ṣàánú wa. Ìlú yìí ti lé. Èmi àtọmọ mi àlejò láti dìríkà kan. Ọmọ mẹ́ta wọ́n fa dìríkà kò yó wa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́ ń jẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀.
Tẹ́lẹ̀ abọ́dọ̀ dìríkà kan, abọ́dọ̀ dìríkà méjì.
But
now
that's 3,000 naira now.
3,000 naira. Èló mo ń gbà sálárì. Kò yẹ kó máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o. Ẹ bá tún lu ìṣe kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Kálẹ̀ dìbò fún.
Ṣé bí APC náà lọ ní ká dìbò fún àwọn ló kàn?
Nobody told you to vote for APC.
It was your choice. Wait, it's my choice. Pé Yorùbá àwa ló kàn. Tó bá débẹ̀, ó máa ṣe fún wa. Mọ̀kàn tá a rò kọ́ la bá báyìí. Kò yẹ kó dẹ̀ máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sí? À ń nira lára gan o. Àlẹ́ ó ti pọ̀ jù. Tọ́ba wí, tọ́ba pọ̀n bí méjì mẹ́ta, wọ́n á máa ní ẹ̀fọ̀kọ̀ balẹ̀. Ibo lọkọ̀ yín lọ báyìí? Ọkọ̀ tẹ̀ fi balẹ̀, àwa ló kàn. Tí wọ́n máa yá, wọ́n máa ní kẹ́ni sùúrù, ọkọ̀ yẹn wà lókè. Ṣé báyìí máa ṣe náà rè? Àṣeyẹ ni, wọ́n yóò ti pè báyìí.
Almost. We are heading to 1 year of this administration.
Ó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ẹ ṣàánú wa ẹ bí àjà àmẹ̀kúnnú o. Ebe ní sí.
Àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà kan ti lọ ń loot káàkiri ń sìn, wọ́n ti lọ ń
àwọn ọmọ wa tó wà léwe.
Wọ́n ti lọ sí warehouse, wọ́n ti lọ ń jí àwọn
ọmọ wa tó wà léwe. Tó bá rìkọ́dù ẹ̀ mú lè fọ́jú mẹ́ lórí o.
Ó rìkọ́dù ẹ̀.
Àwọn ọmọ wa tó wà léwe wọ́n ti dolóṣó kalẹ̀.
Láwọn obìnrin.
Yes. Àwọn ìyàwó wa.
Female students are now into prostitution.
Àwọn ìyàwó wa.
In different
ẹ ò
universities.
lè bá ọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ ilé kọ́ gbọ́ mọ́. Yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. À ṣe ìkáyò. Gbogbo tó ní ká mọ́ la fún ọ.
So married women don't listen to their husband.
Wí kájú lọ́wọ́ fi lísì pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Oyè bẹ́ẹ̀ lísì lọ́wọ́ fi lísì pẹ̀lú wa mọ́. Òòrò sọ. Workers kò sí ọ̀kan. Owó dà. Tó bá mú tó bá ní 100,000 naira lọ́wọ́ that's 1,000 naira. ó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ní value kò ní ọkàn ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ wá ń bẹ̀ mọ̀ pé yàn mú ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó rú mú ẹ sọ fún wọn. àwọn ọmọ tí wọn náà máa jẹ́nu ìyá ẹ wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọn ò lè sí wọn kó gbowó tó rí kó gbé pẹ̀lú wọn yẹn lèmi lọ́kọ̀ mọ̀ owó tí wọ́n kó jọ yẹn wọn ò lè sí pẹ̀lú wọn. 6 feet ẹsẹ̀ mẹ́fà ayé máa bàjẹ́ ni.
Rice ni kọ́kọ́ ni problem wa ní country.
Sorry. You said rice is not the only problem.
That is not.
We are facing.
That is not.
It's not all about rice.
Yes, it's about infrastructures. No, why should we have oil in this country and we will take our oil to overseas country to go and refine? We have 4 refineries in this country that are not functional. If our leaders are sincere to themselves, they should fix our refineries. My name, you have not even asked about my name and who I am.
I'll still ask. Your name, sir?
I am Barrister Dewale Molade. I'm a barrister, I'm a lawyer.
You're welcome.
We can't continue with this madness. If they are not ready to fix this country, they should get out of, they should resign. We don't have leaders in this country, we have losers in governance. I'm sorry to say that we have losers in governance. Venezuela, they don't have oil. They have almost 8 refineries. America have more than 8 refineries. They don't have oil. We have oil. We are punishing ourselves. Look at all the roads. 98% of the roads, federal government roads in Nigeria, are deplorable. They can testify to that. Look at our National Assembly. They want to buy a vehicle, 160 million. And people ask, with the situation of this country, we want to buy a vehicle of 160 million. In the midst of poverty, they said because the roads are bad. It shows how senseless most of them are. If the roads are bad, why don't you fix the roads? The vehicles you want to buy, are you going to put something that will make it to fly as a helicopter? We don't pray for military to come back, but with the way things are going, if military should take over today, many people will be dancing on the street today. That is the truth. I'm a woman rights activist. Barrister Dewale Molade is my name. I'm on my way to court.
Now, sir, would you say Nigerians didn't vote in the right person or what?
Yes, on that. The truth of the matter is that Nigerians too, we have our problem. Most Nigerians, when they give them 3 cups of rice, bag, APC or PDP bag, and cap, they will not vote for the right candidate. And the truth of the matter is that the major parties we have that contested for presidency in 2023, there is no viable candidate among the 3 of them. Atiku is not a good candidate. Obi, I am not being sentimental or tribalistic. Obi too is not, and Tinubu is not. Emiloko is not the solution. Elofo Kobale is not the solution. They should do the right thing.
So who do you think Nigeria should have voted for?
Yes, assuming they will fix Professor Yemi Osinbajo, I believe things will be more or less better. We can't continue with this madness. Everybody is fed up. They have killed so many people indirectly as a result of hunger.
And as a result of this hunger, you can now see
Nigerians
intercepting trucks, looting.
And that is, as I said, it's a crime. It's not a crime. It's not a crime. It's a sign that prelude or that is consequential to war situation. In war situation, you see people looting warehouses. In war situation, you see people breaking so many places or intercepting from because they are hungry. And what are we facing now? What we are facing now in Nigeria is Syria war.
Are we getting out of this problem anytime soon?
I don't think so. With the kind of leadership we have, they have no focus. They have no plan. What stopped them from fixing our refinery? They say Port Harcourt refinery will be fixed up soonest. Soonest is when? Emiloko, Elofo Kobale for how many months? People are dying on daily basis. Elofo Kobale. Ìjọ wo la fẹ́ fọkàn balẹ̀ di? We are deceiving ourselves. Their children are in overseas. Their children are wearing gold wristwatch of 8 million plus in the midst of poverty. They should do the right thing. You know. I was among those who fought for democracy. June 12, 1993 with Femi Falana. I can't fight again. I am not a young person. I can't fight again. But if they should allow things to go on this way, the battle we will fight in this country will be worse than answers. Quote me, I am telling you people the truth. It will be worse than answers. Adewale Mola is my name. I'm a barrister. I'm going to court.
You saw the protest that went down last week, and later was suspended by NLC. Do you think NLC is a reputable organization? Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right.
The problem with Nigerian Labour Congress is that many Nigerians have lost focus on them. They have lost faith on them. They are betrayers. Before they even did the one of last week, they have said they want to go on nationwide protest several times, more than 5 times. They didn't do it. People have lost confidence in them. The solution now is not about NSC, it's not about TUC, it's about all of us ready to fight for our right. Bloody revolution is coming this year by God's grace. Bloody revolution. All of them in Abuja there. Awolowo said it that Abuja is a battlefield. We are going there when it is time.
Do you think that will happen in Nigeria?
It will happen. There is no country that it will not happen. It has been happening in many countries. And it is coming. If they don't do the right thing and make things work for this country, the punishment is too much. The hunger is too much. I am not hungry by virtue of my profession or who I am. But when you are a rich man, in the midst of 1,000 hungry people, you are not a rich man. That is it. They should call themselves to order. They should call themselves to order. It is high time they do that. Bloody revolution is coming in this country. It may be this year, it may be any time. But I pray it come this year. Let us shake this country. If I die, I am ready to die. God bless us.
We don't have shame now.
We don't have shame. Your name, sir. Good morning. You're welcome to the
Oluwatosin.
Wow, Oluwatosin. Good to see you once again.
Nice one, my brother.
All right, bystanders at Listens. Your number one is part of your program on Flip TV. I have here with me Oluwatosin. Oluwatosin, of course, Nigerians are experiencing serious hardship.
It's across board. The hardship is across the board, but we just thank God for His grace over every one of us. It's been one struggle to another. It's been one struggle to another. But we thank God, we thank God for His grace upon us. I would just say, let the government roll out the policies that will ease the hardship on the land. Yes, there is hardship on the land. There is hardship, serious hardship. The average Nigerians are hungry. The average Nigerian, let me just put it that way, because fingers are not equal. Even the rich are crying, but the average Nigerians are hungry. The average Nigerians are hungry, and I pray that the grace of God will continue to fall upon every one of us to ease the hardship. But I pray, let the government roll out the policies that will ease the hungry.
When you look at it very well, you know this is as a result of the subsidy removal by this administration. And of course, of recent, you saw what happened in Ogun State, where some Nigerians went to intercept a truck and looted the goods in that truck. It also happened in Abuja. That's over the weekend. Some stores, you had one in Abuja. Some stores were invaded and Nigerians looted the food items that were in those stores. It speaks volume at this point in time. Don't you think this administration is not doing well in terms of making the masses or the common men on the street enjoy dividends of democracy as promised by this administration before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu voted in?
I would say Yoruba always bring one adage that when a fowl is sweaty, the wings will not allow the sweat to show. I believe they are doing what they needed to do. But when what they needed to do is not showing, people will not credit what they have been doing so far. The hungry is in the land presently as a result of the fuel subsidy. Number one is they need to do that. Even the past administration, I thought if they have done that earlier before Tinubu, we will have come up. Even Jonathan administration itself, if they have done that like 2 or 3 administrations before this, we will have gone past this hardship, because especially the past administration, they mismanaged so many things, so many things.
Are you saying that as an individual or based on what is in the news, that the past administration mismanaged funds?
I read, I know, most especially I read, but me myself I know. One of the things I know about the past administration was when they bring out the policy of Ruga, the budget of 2016. It is in the news, in the newspaper. Quote and unquote, over 900 billion was included in the last administration for Ruga, for ranching rather, and I believe no states has bringing the ranching, and that budget, that fund has gone over 900 billion, nowhere to be found. Nobody's asking questions over it. No state has been doing the ranching. As a result of that, I believe they missed so many sectors. So, and nobody is questioning anyone. So the first subsidy is good, but when there is no transparency, when there is no accountability over anything, okay, what they have done so far in the last 4 or 5 months over the first subsidy, we can't account for what they have done so far, and the ease, because we believe we're supposed to have been seeing the impact over this first subsidy, because it is if I am buying 1,000 naira of a product, if I'm not benefiting from that product, I believe I need to ask questions. Okay, you are selling the goods to me at the rate of high price, and I bought it, and at the end of the day, I did not make a use or a good result of that product. I will still have to ask questions over that product I am buying from you. So I believe people need to ask questions. People need to begin to talk. But when they are trying to suppress and reduce the voice of the people might be taking advantage of violence, but I can't welcome the violence of a thing. But when there is hungry, people will be angry. If I'm not angry, another people will be angry. If I'm seeing alternative of doing something else, not everybody will see alternative of another thing doing. So I believe government need to they need to buckle up. They need to buckle up over especially the hungry, because when I am hungry, I can't think. If I'm hungry, I can't think. But it is when I eat, I'll be able to think rightly. I'll be able to think and have that direction of what to do in life, what to do at a particular time. So I believe they need to do something over it. They need to do something over it.
A statement by the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, saying that he's not desperate to be president. And many Nigerians are saying we're not desperate, but we saw the way the obedient family, people that his followers were on the internet, boiling up on issues, creating attentions everywhere. Do you think Obi was not desperate in the 2023 presidential election?
Well, it's his opinion. I can't argue that. They can say anything they want. I can't argue it. So tomorrow night he will still come out and talk another thing. So I can't argue that.
I can't argue that. Do we?
That's what I'm asking. Do we still have one?
This is a dispensation.
This dispensation?
This is an administration
It's an administration.
that Nigerians voted for.
Of course, it's an administration. I'm one of the people that aided and supported Tinubu before he became the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But the circumstances within the period he made that pronouncement that he increased the subsidy to the present situation, there are two decisions he made that are not well thought out. The first one was the change in price of subsidy. The second one is the unification of the exchange rates. He made those decisions in a haste. I believe he could have got to the saddle of leadership, know the situation on the ground, and try as much as possible to appreciate the situation on the ground before he make that decisions. So, though he believes if he got to office, he might not be able to take that decision because all the presidential candidates during their campaign, they make the same statements that they will remove the subsidy. But be it as it is, we could afford the circumstances well. But I realize that we are having nothing less than 77 trillion debts, which Buhari has incurred before Tinubu came to power. Then the way I miss money Buhari took from the central bank without passing through the National Assembly has complicated the circumstances before he came to power. But be it as it is, the limbo now is caused by Tinubu himself. Because he said when you come to the saddle of leadership, you should know that only decisions make a man. If we make a wrong decisions, you are going to feel the impact. But unfortunately, not enough now. It is Nigerians that are bearing the brunt. You can see what it costs now: 80,000 naira to 100,000 naira for a bag of rice, and many Nigerians are hungry. So how do we go away from it? How do we get out of this? It's the issue now, and it's going to take us some time. So when I have a retrospective look about the circumstances, I realize that Tinubu was trying as much possible effort by trying as much as possible to give almost 300% in terms of allowances to the governors. But the governors were not helping matters because we don't see the impact on the masses.
The money given to them.
The money given to them was not realized in the populace. Then number two, they have opened all the silos where we kept grains and some other food items. They give it to the chairman so that the 774 local governments in the country, the impact will be cushioned. They're still selling it to the populace, and the populace were buying it because they are so hungry. So Awolowo said it in his book, The Path to Nigerian Freedom. He said when the masses were forced to the war, they will fight for ourselves, and we are gradually getting to the situation now. Because an hungry man is an angry man. An angry man fear no force. So I pray that the situation will not go worse.
And now that Nigerians are taken to the streets to loot.
The looting is not getting here. The impact of the looting is only in Abuja and the northern side of Nigeria.
It happened in Ogun State, yeah.
No, when we are talking about Ogun State, it's still minimal. Because the Tinubu has a way of getting to the motor parks and the other people. He was the leader. So when he settled them, they will come. You can see what happened to the labor union. Sure, you understand?
NLC.
Tinubu came out and said the Nigerians populace were not in their support, that they've gone into strike 4 times within 9 months of his
Administration.
that they should reserve their energy to 2007 to 2027 so that they can come into party politics. So you can see the way he's talking now, and I pray he should be warned. Anything can happen at any time, because if the hunger continue like this and nothing was being done, the best option that Tinubu should do, that I think, is that he should try as much as possible. After he has talked to the Manufacturer Association of Nigeria, and he has talked with Dangotes and the manufacturers, and things is not changing, they should just go and identify the warehouse where people were being kept, and they ask the soldiers to go and force it open and they sell it to the masses. And there should be price control, because the populace should not continue to suffer like this. There will be problems.
Now, away from that, sir, is there anything wrong with the Nigerian government getting aid from another country to cushion the hardship in the land? And we have many criticizing the government, not just Nigerians. We have even Peter Obi saying that it's a shame on us, seeing a country that is at war, like Ukraine, donating food, donating wheat to Nigeria.
No, that statement is like beating the EU. You understand? We don't need to declare a state of emergency before we know we are in emergency. When we are facing hunger, do you know the number of Nigerians? I can tell you, if you give food to anybody now, regardless of their status, you understand? I've been attending parties these days. There are parties that I attended that I have to feed myself from my own pocket. And there are a lot of things. You see people coming in loot. Whenever you are eating from the table, they take it away from you. If you want to drink a paper, you put your eye anywhere. So we should face the reality on the ground. The reality of the ground is that Nigeria needs more aid from countries. Presently. Because it takes time for you to have something to be planted, for it to grow. So, and massive importation too. The country should open the borders. Let there be food importation. So that, and the government should be ready to subsidize food items.
But the government is not ready to open the borders.
It may not be ready to open the borders. If it's not ready to open the border, it should be ready to face the consequences of its actions. Because an hungry man is an angry man. So if you think they are living in a stone house, something will happen and they will not be able to stay there. That's the advice I'm having for them. So because many of them, remember Tinubu said something, and people need to remember it. He said, if he did not become the president of Nigeria, that history will not forgive him, because he has helped so many people in power, and Nigeria has just helped him to get there. So now he may have realized his own ambition, but this is a warning. He who lives in a glass house should not throw stones.
And do you think the president has the interest of Nigerians at heart?
Asiwaju that I know, Asiwaju that I believe, Asiwaju that nobody can go to his house with an empty stomach and will not laugh out. He's not a person that hates Nigerian, but circumstances surrounding him is what is causing the situation to be like this.
Are there saboteurs in his government?
You should know. So many people that are there in the power, in the saddle. You understand? When people laugh at you, they are not there with you. They want your downfall. So he too, he has gone with so many people. He knows the position. He understands the situation. All I think he should do now is that he should stop passing things that is for the masses to the governors.
To the governors.
He should find another strategy.
Honestly.
You should find another strategy of getting to the populace. I'm not saying you should follow. I'm not saying you should follow the bag of rice to the streets and share himself, but you should identify another strategy that things can get to the masses, so that the masses will be able to benefit from the government, because it's just putting money into the ocean. The money is passing to the governor is not fed by the populace. The one is given directly to the local government is not fed by the populace. So then where is government?
That is it.
So this is just what I see, that the strategy should be changed.
All right, thank you so much. Let's quickly move down to the last one before we go. Peter Obi said he's not desperate to be president of the country. And many Nigerians are saying, you saw what happened during last year's election. You saw the way his followers set the country ablaze on internet. Do you think he wasn't a desperate person at that point in time, truly?
You see, we have moved away from the period of electionary campaign into a period of governance. All I could say around now is that Peter Obi, Atiku, and anybody in opposition, you understand, should forget about the presidential election campaign. We passed that age now. For me, I'm not an Obiist, and I believe that Obi is still a boy when it comes to presidential race. So 1,000 Obi can never match the erudity of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because Obi is still a boy, he's still learning the rope. So if Obi cannot defeat Atiku, that has contested presidential election for more than 3, 4, 5 times, and Tinubu is just a one-time contestant and he becomes the president of Nigeria, all I will solicit is that people should join hands together and try as much as possible to help the nation to move forward. You understand? So what happened during the electionary campaign? Obi is what do you call it? What they have during that period is what they call spontaneous reactions among the masses. You understand? Obi. When you talk about what do you call it, enigmatic, and the youth trying as much as possible to react. You understand? They have done their best. Obi is just an hype to me. The hype has gone down then. The hype did not translate into electional results. You understand? It's a hype. And Obi, we have 36 states in Nigeria, and Labour Party has just one state. You can see where hype can take him to. So, and I realize that for now, we should revise his energy to 2027. Hopefully, if we wish to contest then.
And do you think he stand that chance to win?
Who?
2027?
Obi can never win. It's just, I said Obi is an hype. Hype can only take him to gerrymandering. It cannot translate to electional win. She understand? So 1,000 Obi can never be president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you so much.
So he can only try. I'm Adedokun Wahid. I happen to be a population practitioner.
That's great. Good to have you.
Have a nice time.
Nigerian lọ́ba yìí kò yé wa mọ́, because àwa náà là ń sáré sáfìsì pé ká dìbò fáwọn olóògbé pé APC yìí ká dìbò fún wọn tán àrí kókó. Bọ̀n sí báyìí ká kú bẹ́ẹ̀ náà kọ́lọ́n bá wa lé wọn kúrò ńbẹ̀ bóyá ká lómi bọ́ síbẹ̀, because wọ́n wà ńbẹ̀ náà àmọ́ kókó tó bá yàgàn àní ní president àní ní governor mọ̀, because wọ́n ti wà ńbẹ̀ from 1960 àrí nǹkan kan kò sí anything. Ìyá ara ni wá àwa tó ajó níṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ojoojúmọ́ ni materials wọn gbogbo nǹkan kan wọn lójoojúmọ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan-an bó ṣe wà ń sìn èlò tábà mú 1,000 naira tábùdé ló lóúnjẹ ń sìn bọ́ 5 minutes 5,100 naira ó ti tán kí ló dé ìgbà táwọn PDP gan wà ń bẹ̀ kò worst báyìí èlò náà ra rice láyé Jonathan rice bag of rice à ń rà ní 75 ìsìn báyìí ó ti di bá bíi 70-something-thousand kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ní rice ti pọ̀ jù kọ́lọ́n bá wa kúlé bá wà bá kú wò ń bẹ̀ kọ́ fẹ́ lómi sí kọ́ wọ́n wà ń bẹ̀ náà àríkókó bìkan sí báyìí bó ṣe wà ń sìn àfẹ́ wọn mọ́ kọ́ bá wa lé wọn kúrò ń bẹ̀ tẹ́lómi wá síbẹ̀ tẹ́lómi bá débẹ̀ bọ́yọ̀ máa ṣàánú wa because ìnira ti pọ̀ jù ntẹ́mi fẹ́ sọ jù kò jù báyìí lọ.
All right, thank you so much. Yorùbá lẹ fẹ́. Gẹ́gẹ́ bá ti rí àárín ní pé ibi ń pa àwọn ará ìlú kan, people are seriously complaining, and this is as a result of the policy of this present administration. Of recent, we had a situation where Nigerians went out to intercept trucks and looted the goods in those trucks. It happened in Abuja, it happened in Niger State, it happened in Kaduna. It also happened just of recent in Ogun State. What do you think the government should do at this point in time?
Well,
because presently the truck drivers are saying that they will go on strike if this is not tamed.
Okay, to me, àwọn Yorùbá sọ wípé tí ebi bá kúrò nínú ìṣẹ́ àbùṣebùṣe ṣe rí gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà wọ́n wise gan ingbeside tó ń datọ́ tó ṣọwọ́ báyìí òun gangan kò sẹ́ńtì ògbọ́n Nàìjíríà o bọ̀ nǹkan tó kàn dùn mí ni pé àwọn tá rò pé olórí wọn ní àròjinlẹ̀ torí àròjinlẹ̀ téèyàn bá rò á ṣe dáadáa téèyàn bá ṣe dáadáa ó ṣe fúnra ẹ̀ ní o gómìnà méjì kan ṣe dáadáa ìkan ti kú nínú wọn wọ́n dẹ̀ ń dárúkọ máa yẹn Jákàndé gbogbo ibi tí mo lọ èyí tó wà wọ́n dẹ̀ ń dárúkọ ẹ̀ wọ́n tún ṣàdúrà fún ṣẹ́rí kò sẹ́ni tí ó ń gbọ́gbọ́n pé wọ́n fi ẹran sẹ́ẹ̀kẹ́ kán máa wá kiri mo bẹ̀bẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe àtúnṣe Senator, House of Assembly, Governor, ẹ kó owó yín jáde kí àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pẹ̀lú tó dára wà Nàìjíríà ò kì í ṣe olóṣì inú ọ̀rọ̀ ni góòdì wà epo wà ọyẹ wà ọ̀pẹ kòkó ọ̀pẹ igi ẹyìn lára ẹ̀ láti máa yọ ìgbálẹ̀ lára ẹ̀ láti máa yọ èkùrọ́ lára ẹ̀ láti máa yọ epo kí ló ń ṣe yín Abraham ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá orílẹ̀-èdè mo tún ti dé orin ni mo kọ fún yín lọ́jọ́ sí mo kọ ti Buhari bá tiẹ̀ lọ Jonathan wọlé ẹ wo ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run àti gbogbo yín tẹ wà ń bẹ̀.
Buhari bá tiẹ̀ lọ
Tinubu wọlé Jonathan lọ nísìnyí ẹ fẹ́ jẹ́ kán ta bag of rice ní 100,000 àbí ọ̀rọ̀ Awólọ́wọ̀ máa ṣe okay gbogbo a máa jáde tó bá yá kò tí tó time agbára dẹ̀ máa wà àdẹ̀ máa wìn ní.
ẹ súnmọ́ microphone.
wo tó bá fẹ́ gbé mi wá gbé mi tó bá fẹ́ pa mi wá pa mi ikú ló máa pa gbogbo wa gbogbo ọgọ́gọ́ta la máa kú ibì kan wà ń bí ó ní èmi ò sí àánú fáwọn tí mo máa ṣàánú fún let me read it in English pastor lèmi mi kọrin mọ́ mo ti di pastor wo kò sẹ́ni tí ò gbọ́ wo bí ó ní mo fi dá wàhálà dúró nígbà tẹ́sà síbẹ̀ ẹ̀rí bó ṣe gbọ́ gbogbo yòókù ló neat ẹ ti rí àdúrà tí mo ń gbà fún Nàìjíríà ó gbà ṣùgbọ́n àwa gangan là ń ṣera wa ẹ wo ẹ jẹ́ kí n kà á fún wọn bóyá orí wọn máa pé and he said I will make all my goodness pass before then I will proclaim the name of the Lord then I will be gracious to who I will be gracious and I will show mercy on who I will show mercy màá wá máa yíra Olúwa ṣàánú fún Nàìjíríà ṣàánú fún Ọlọ́run ti ṣàánú mọ́ gbóhùn spirit ti jáde nínú Bible nínú àwẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ti ṣàánú wa ó ní ká ṣàánú ara wa ibi tí Nàìjíríà ti kọ́kọ́ ṣẹ̀mí àti labourhood àti káì àtọlọ́pàá èèyàn máa wà London bridge ààrẹ ò ní yá ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa wò náà títí tó máa fi kú ó mà ṣe fún yín o ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń lọ church Ọlọ́run wò yín bàbá mo ní challenges kan ní 2010 mo wá lọ ṣe lébìrà I'm a barber I'm a musician I'm a pastor I'm a bricklayer tó bá rú ẹ lójú gbèsè wa wọn bẹ ná lé ẹ̀rọ mo ti di pastor arépo mòwe ìbàfò àṣẹṣe olówó tẹ̀dó pàkúrọ̀ Magada Mákọ́gí mo bá wọn kọ́ ilé ọ̀gá iṣẹ́ ni mí kí ni mo fẹ́ sọ ni wípé ó ní èmi ò ṣe àánú fáwọn tí mo máa ṣàánú Ọlọ́run ṣàánú fún yín ẹ̀rọ àánú gbà mo dẹ̀ rí èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé ó ní owó ó ní ọrọ̀ àti mú sílẹ̀ fáwọn èèyàn ní lára.
ọ̀rọ̀ ibi tí wọ́n wà ń ta ìpẹ̀lú báwọn ṣe ń lù.
ibẹ̀ náà là ń bọ̀ gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n lè dá ebi dúró ni mo dárúkọ yẹn Sanwó-Olú dá ebi dúró èkejì Akérédolú dá ebi dúró Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún dá ebi dúró wo ó pè mí lẹ́ni kí wá sọ̀rọ̀ èmi yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo Nàìjíríà o lẹ́jẹ̀ǹd lèmi o bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sọmọ pé Fẹlá lẹ́jẹ̀ǹd èmi ò ń bẹ̀rù o mi ò ń bẹ̀rù o mo fi Ọlọ́run bá ṣẹlẹ́rìí mi ò ń bẹ̀rù o torí pé bàbá mi kò bẹ̀rù rí sójà ni ó lọ́wọ́ èmi náà kẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ wà lára mi wo Sanwó-Olú Ṣèyí Mákindé ó ṣe àkókò iṣẹ́ o Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ń gbúrò ẹ̀ o bàbá kí ló dé tẹ́ wá gba bíi báyìí ṣẹ́fẹ́ kan lójú yín ni at your age you are used to it ṣẹ́dùn tí mo fẹ́ sọ
bàbá
ọ̀rọ̀ ebi lẹ́ ń bá mi sọ ebi ń pa àwọn èèyàn wọn mú mọ́ra àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà mu gàrí wọ́n dẹ̀ mú mọ́ra ẹ̀yin náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé à ń mú mọ́ra ẹ wá tì torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀ ń kówó lọ ìlú òyìnbó ẹ̀ ń kówó sínú sọ́kàwé let me tell you about this Lagos money scarceness owó bàjẹ́ máwọn èèyàn lọ́wọ́ àbí owó yẹn la tún wá ń ná yìí ẹni tó bá rí òtítọ́ tí ò bá sọ ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ ni bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo ẹnu ni mo fi sọ ikú ló máa pa gbogbo ẹni tó bá dalẹ̀.
pé wọ́n ní ká má lówó mọ́.
ẹ̀yin kan tẹ̀ ń wá síta ẹ máa sòtítọ́ èmi ti sáìn mo lè fira mi sílẹ̀ fún Nàìjíríà téèyàn bá pa mí ó ṣe mí lóore ni torí pé mo gbóònù wàhálà ilé ayé mo máa lọ sẹ́ẹ̀bù lọ máa gbádùn. Let me tell you, soldier buy bag of rice 80-something-thousand. Police buy bag of rice 80-something-thousand. It could be everybody. Is that the way it's supposed to be? Somebody is telling me they carry rice go Yaba. People die in Yaba. No! If I'm the governor or the president, the whole Lagos State local government, I will take my own rice there. Ikeja, Oshodi, Agege. They will tell them to line up. Yes, and everybody, all the security men, we hold their koboko. Tó bá kọjá bí tó wà yìí, wọ́n máa nà ẹ́ kó tó gbé rice. Tó bá ti fún ẹ ní ọ̀dà kó yá ó ti kàn ẹ́. Ṣé bó ti kàn ẹ́ Tinubu ní èmi ló kàn ẹ má wọ́ọ̀rì ẹ fọkànbalẹ̀. Bàbá a ti fọkànbalẹ̀. Ọlọ́run fún mi ní agbára láti bá yín sọ̀rọ̀. Àánú lẹ rí gbà. Èmi náà lálàá pé ó máa wọlé mo dẹ̀ sọ wọ́n ń bá mi jà ń tà ń sí pé ó ti wọlé o kí ni kókó àti kọ́ pé ó máa wọlé só ti yé ẹ jókòó nínú àlá o mo kàn rí i pé ẹ rúùlù ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jókòó ẹ hùwà tẹ́ máa fi jókòó ẹ jọ torí Ọlọ́run Ọbásanjọ́ jókòó ẹ hùwà tẹ́ máa fi jókòó ẹ̀rù ń bá àwọn ọmọ yìí láti sọ èmi á sọ. Bàbá orílẹ̀-èdè ló sọ̀rọ̀ father of all nations wo Babangida mo máa ń lálàrí Ọlọ́run bá gbọ́ tó bá parọ́ kó má dà fún mi. èèyàn kan tí mi lálàrí rí ni Ìgbòho ó dẹ̀ mú dẹ̀ rí pé àkàndá ni Ọlọ́run ò fẹ́ fi ìran Ìgbòho wọn mí ni só ti yé wo jẹ́ sọ fún yẹ̀yìn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ẹ má fojú di Saheed Òṣùpá o agbára àmútọ̀run wá ni o kọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe o só ti yé ebi wà ń ta mo ti sọ kí ló kù tẹ́tú fẹ́ ká sọ àdúrà là ń gbà fún yín o ẹ ṣe dáadáa o God bless you ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ má dalẹ̀ o tẹ́ bá interview mi tẹ́ bá ní kẹ́ lọ wá mi wá tó bá ní kàn bless yín ọmọ bless yín o ẹ má dalẹ̀ o ẹ mẹ́ntó dúró o pẹ̀lẹ́lẹ́ yìí kò síbi tí mi ò lè wọ̀ mi ò mọ̀ pé máa pàdé ẹlẹ́ni ẹni lọ́jọ́ àánú o tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ bó ṣe ń dùn àwọn èèyàn a fẹ́ kí bag of rice kó wálẹ̀ tẹ́bí ò bá ti pa àwọn èèyàn ẹ máa kó kò sẹ́ni tó rí ti yín rò képo wálẹ̀ kí ráìsì wálẹ̀.
Can you come closer, sir?
That is it.
Can you come closer, sir? A bit. Can you come closer?
Ẹgbẹ́ sí panel ẹ̀rọ gòlò.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sir. Ẹ má bínú. Come closer, sir. We've had from our reviewers at the newsstand, at Gege newsstand specifically, and they've expressed their feelings concerning the situation in the country. I'm signing out now, but before I sign out, I need to quickly appreciate Malik Adeyemi, as the videographer behind the camera, doing a very great job. Our social media handles are right on the screen. You can join us on Facebook, Instagram, and other social media handles on the screen. You can also join me on Facebook at Michael Temitayo Adekunle, Instagram Michael Temitayo Adekunle, and on TikTok Mike Flip TV. Thank you so much, everyone. We say goodbye to you.